Hiring a landscaping company to do some work takes some research. Tonight, 9 on your side's Chandrea Thomas has the story of a Tucson woman who says her yard ended up a mess. The landscaper saying they delivered on the request she made.
The homeowner I spoke to says she wants her yard fixed, but the company she's blaming it on says they did exactly what she wanted.
It's grown back somewhat.
Amy Finkelstein is upset.
I was in my own little oasis.
That's because her yard went from this to this.
They just did such a number. Everything was so plush. Everything was covered. Now all I see are masonry walls. I have no more privacy.
Amy is selling her East Tucson home and hired a crew from Pueblo Verde Landscaping to do work on her yard last month after seeing them do work for a neighbor.
The owner came over. I went over every single, because I'm a fanatic, I went over every single tree with him, every bush, every flower, and explained what I wanted done. He sent his men over 3 days later. I did the whole routine with them again.
And then
they looked like they were doing what they were supposed to be doing, so I left. And when I came back to carnage.
You can see the before and after pictures of the yard, a yard Amy says she's worked on for more than 12 years. She immediately called the owner of the company for a resolution.
He defended them. He said that's what I asked for. And I explained to him, if I had a yard this beautiful, why would I want to go from that to this? My dogs can jump over the wall now.
KGUN 9 spoke to the owner of Pueblo Verde Landscaping by phone, and he says he responded to Amy's complaint on the Better Business Bureau website and in person. He also says the biggest issue was that Amy and her husband gave different instructions to the crew and had different visions of what they wanted, adding that Amy's spouse actually paid the crew with a check and tipped them at the end of the day. He also says they never cashed the $475 check for the job and was told by Amy to not send that crew back to finish the work. We're told at this point there's nothing more they can do, and the owner says his crew will immediately stop work if any inconsistent directions occur in the future. The company currently has an A+ rating with the BBB.
I put my heart and soul into this.
The BBB says you should always get references, get a lawn inspection, get a clear scope of what you want done and the pricing, and finally, get everything in writing. It's also a good idea to check on the workers while they're performing the job to make sure you get exactly what you want.
It's all messed up.
Amy says she will be more careful in the future and is determined to get her yard back to what it used to be.
I feel that he should pay for me to restore the yard.
Chandrea Thomas, KGUN 9 on your side.
And cyclists gathered at the